Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Now to do probably my longest versus video. And this is not a versus video between movies or episodes or anything. This is a completely new video. So this will be a versus video between two cartoons that I absolutely love. From Nickelodeon, of course. Spongebob Squarepants, that came out like the late 90s. And The Loud House, which is the early 2010s. I mean, near to the late 2010s, yeah. 2016 actually, it came out. The first season was aired. Yeah, me. Anyways, these two cartoons are one of my favorite shows of all time. So we're here to compare which is the absolutely better show. And before we start the video, I had to say I changed my opinions on the Classic on the show. Before I said it was better than The Loud House. Now I changed my opinion. Now it's worse than The Loud House. So now I get an 8 out of 10 and B plus, yeah. It's still a good show though, yeah. But yeah, it's kind of a lower show than The Loud House for me. I kind of prefer The Loud House because it's a lot better show in my opinion. Anyways, we're off topic. Let's get into this video. So the story for Spongebob SquarePants is starring a sponge named Spongebob SquarePants. He lived in a pineapple under the sea, obviously, right? And he lives with two neighbors. One's a grumpy one named Squidward Tentacles. He is an actual octopus, what people consider him a squid, but actually he's an octopus. Which is actually said in a few other episodes, like Patrick the Game or other episodes. I forgot those other episodes, yeah. And he also lives with his best friends, Patrick Star, who the two of them are his neighbors. Yeah. So he works at the Krusty Krab, which is owned by a greedy boss named Mr. Krabs, which is SpongeBob's boss and Squidward's boss, obviously, who is addicted to money really a lot. And we got some episodes relating to his addiction to money. And he also befriends a squirrel named Sandy. He has trouble in driving, and also SpongeBob has a pet named Gary the Snail. So the story for SpongeBob SquarePants is a passable story. I find it more on, like, say, the cartoon side. Yeah, that's why I like this show. Yeah. Show's plot. I like the show's plot because it's more gained to simpleness. I like simple plots, and it works for the show. That's why it's a really awesome show. And for the story for The Loud House is center a guy, 11-year-old kid named Lincoln Loud, yeah, who lives with 10 sisters, and he's the only male child. Yeah, you got 5 younger sisters and 5 older sisters. Yeah. So he and his sisters struggle with tons of stuff. And Lincoln also has a best friend named Clyde McBride, who apparently has a crush on one of Lincoln's sisters, Lori Loud, the oldest sister in the family. So that's the plot for The Loud House. And I'd say they're both decent plots, but I think I'd go with Loud House because I think it's more on the relatable side, because that's what people's first word for the show is, relatable. And people first viewing, when they pretty much just saw the trailers, they're like, oh man, this is an annoying show. But no, it turns out to be one of the best shows on Nick. And it beats SpongeBob in first airing, which is awesome. So anyways, Loudhouse wins for this round. And no, SpongeBob, originally I thought that you were superior, but actually now it's Loudhouse. In terms of story, not the actual cartoon. Yo, forgot to figure it out. I mean, if it beats the actual cartoon, two cartoons actually... If Loudhouse actually beats SpongeBob, I'll pretty much tell you at the end of the video. So let's go with the characters. Our main characters for the show for SpongeBob SquarePants is SpongeBob SquarePants, who is a nice, funny, guy. He's a really great character. I like him. He's my favorite character in the show. He can be annoying sometimes in their episodes, which I can't stand. But yeah. If you can handle him, then you consider him to be one of the better characters in the show. So yes, SpongeBob is obviously my favorite character. He's a goofball, but I don't think too much he actually deserves to be tortured by the Bikini Bottomites. So we have Patrick Star, and he's SpongeBob's best friend, and he's more on SpongeBob's SpongeBob's clone a little bit. But yeah, he's a sea star or starfish. And he's not a bad character. I kind of like him in the older seasons a lot more than the newer seasons, because they develop Patrick more in a way that is more on the kids type, but now in the newer seasons, he's more portrayed as the jerky guy who's pretty much just saying mean stuff to SpongeBob, giving him really terrible advice, more terrible advice than he did in the older seasons, yeah. And he's pretty much being, and so he's doing, like, say, bad things. Not really that bad stuff, but yeah, sometimes he can torture someone like Squidward or Mr. Krabs or something. But yeah, Patrick is good in the older seasons, but yeah, I can prefer him in the older seasons than the newer seasons because they develop Patrick in a good way in the older seasons. Newer seasons, except for the seasons 9B plus, have developed Patrick in a bad way. Don't count 9B plus, just count seasons a little bit of 4 to 8, yeah. I mean 9A, yeah. Which developed Patrick in a really bad way. So yeah, Patrick is a good character. Then we have Squidward Tentacles, and he's SpongeBob's neighbor, and he is also he's a grumpy guy who hates SpongeBob and Patrick. He hates their annoyance. Yeah, he also hates him and that they annoy him a lot. So he's trying his hardest to pretty much move or pretty much make the move, or sometimes do ways to pretty much get rid of them. So I like him as a character. Sure, people don't like him because sometimes he's mean-spirited to our main duos for the show. I like him. He's a very relatable character. Sometimes, yeah. I'm an introvert to my friends. If you guys know, if my friends are watching this, yeah, I bet they pretty much know that I'm an introvert a little bit. Yeah, Squidward's a really good character, and I'm more rooting for him a lot more in season 6 than SpongeBob and Patrick doing their dumb stuff. Then we have Mr. Krabs, the greedy boss for the Krusty Krab. And unpopular opinion, I have a hot take that watch my top 20 favorite SpongeBob characters. Yeah, I think when you watch that video, you'll pretty much be angry at me after that video's done. You'll know that I'm not a big fan of Mr. Krabs. Now, if you're wondering, well, why did you put him under your top 20 favorite SpongeBob characters if you're not a big fan of him? Well, here's my reason. One, the older seasons, Mr. Krabs, and seasons 9B plus is the Mr. Krabs I put at number 19 in my top 20 favorite. I mean, if season 3 just ended, then yeah, he would be my top 10. But since season 4 exists, I mean, plus we got season 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever it's called. Yeah, that pretty much dumped him down to be number 19 on my list. So yeah, Mr. Krabs is a good character in older seasons. He can be a really bad jerk. And Sons of Money, he pretty much steals money using Gary. That was a terrible episode. That was a good decent episode, but yeah, I just hated Mr. Krabs in that episode. I wanted him to get his comeuppance, but thankfully he did. And also Krabby Chronicle, which he pretty much counterfeited people. Next, counterfeited money. Yeah, I mean, whatever you're saying. Yeah, just watch the episode and next appearance figure out why Mr. Krabs is a bad character in the newer seasons. And yeah, I consider him a mixed character. He can be good, he can be bad. So that's all I say. Then we have Sandy Cheeks, which is one of her characters in the show. She's not my top 3, but she is a really great character and a sidekick to SpongeBob. And she has some really great episodes like Texas and whatever. Yeah. Sure, I kind of prefer her interactions with SpongeBob a lot more than the other characters. But yeah, she's good. I like her intelligent personality a lot. Then we have the last two, which is SpongeBob's pet Gary, which I have a major issue with this episode, and the antagonist of the show, Plankton, which I thought Mr. Krabs was more of an antagonist of the show than Plankton. Anyways, Plankton's a great character. I like his scheme to get the formula. You kind of root for the little guy sometimes. Sometimes you root for Mr. Krabs, but sometimes you root for Plankton. So yeah, both sides. Then we have Gary the snail, which he doesn't do a lot. He's just sometimes the standard pet. Sometimes he does some stuff in the episodes. He's smarter than SpongeBob in some episodes like Sleepy Time. But yeah, overall I have a big issue with these episodes because mostly their plots are pretty much mean-spirited episodes linked with Gary. Some are okay and just nothing great. Yeah, stuff like Showbook Shenanigans aren't that good episodes. I kind of like I consider them okay. That's all I can say about Gary's episodes. They're mixed. Some I like Have You Seen a Snail or Gary Takes a Bath. There's some I hate, like Pet Sitter Pat, the Gary Snail Race, and Pal for Gary. Yeah, so Gary is a good character, but yeah, I've made your issue with his episodes. Then we have the Wild House and Wild House characters, and Lincoln Loud is our main character, and I find to be the best character in the show. He's a really relatable kid. I like his episode to the sisters. I like more his interactions with Lana than interactions with the other sisters, because I find those episodes, like say Wheel and Deal or Frog Wild, to be good episodes. Okay, Wheel and Deal is not a great episode or anything, but it's good at least. It kind of disappointed me a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of good. It's good. I'll make a full review of that episode since I reviewed the sister episode. Since I reviewed Sandcastles. So yeah, Lincoln's a great character. That's all I can say. Now we have the sisters. I won't go in depth to their characters, but yeah, I can say that my favorite sister is honestly Lenny. She's a great character. I made a whole review. I made a whole video on why I think she's the best sister. So yeah, you want to check that video out to figure out why I consider her the best sister. I made other videos relating to the other sisters like Luann or Luann. Yeah, you just go watch those videos. You pretty much figure out. You pretty much find the reason. You're pretty much gonna find the reasons of those questions. Find the answers to those questions I answered. So yes, the sisters are great characters. Overall, if you're a mix like Lynn and Lily, if you're great like Lana to Lenny, yeah, they're great characters. Then we have Clyde, which is the last of our main characters. And Clyde McBride is a decent character. A lot of people really hate him. I don't consider him a bad character. He's number 18 on my top 20 favorite characters in the Loud House. He's a decent character, but overall, nothing pretty much screams awesome about him. He's just the regular, like say, sidekick to our main character, Lincoln Loud. So yeah, out of the two shows, which is I prefer for characters. Well, I say SpongeBob because it has more better characters than the Loud House. Because some of the sisters, like Lynn, Lily, yeah, I don't think were great. And SpongeBob has shinier characters than to the Loud House, which I thought there are a few mixed ones like Clyde or Lynn. And for some reason, people ship them, which I don't particularly ship them. Now we have the side characters. There's only a few in SpongeBob, so let's go with them. We'll start with Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Now these guys are pretty much one of my favorite side characters in the show. I like their episodes, mainly the first 5, because in one way I like their development, and out of the 5 ones, I'll tell you which is my favorite in my whole series of ranking for Mermaid and Barnacle Boy episodes. So I can say a few episodes are great. There's only 5% that I don't like about. There's only 5% episodes I don't like about them. But overall, they're great characters and they're great. And I like their interactions with their main duo. Then we have Karen, and she's Plankton's wife. She's hilarious in some episodes, like Plankton's Army, which she makes a joke about Sheldon's with Plankton's first name, which I thought that was hilarious. That joke was hilarious. But other than side, Karen doesn't do much in other episodes. If Plankton didn't exist, she would just got. If Plankton would just let her get the formula, then yeah, she'd pretty much get it straight away. Plankton almost got it in Single Anniversary, which I thought was a great episode. Yeah. Yeah, Karen's a great character. That's all I can say. Then we have Mrs. Puff, and originally I hated this character because I don't like her mean-spiritedness to SpongeBob. It's kind of mean-spirited a lot of times. But after watching more of the boating school episodes, I kind of like her a lot more. It kind of makes sense for her to be angry at SpongeBob. Sure, there are some episodes where I don't like her, like Demolition Doofus. Overall, she's a great character. And I kind of prefer her over Mr. Krabs. And if you're wondering why, then just go watch the Q&A for things like Entry 10 and Entry 9, which are questions relating to Mr. Krabs. And one of them is Mrs. Puff and Mr. Krabs episode, yeah. I pretty much like say doing a video about. Anyways, let's get back to the characters. Larry is the next character, and he's probably one of my favorite characters in the show. I think he needs more development than he actually does. He has less than 10 episodes, in my opinion, which I think he actually needs more episodes because, and most of the time in the show, he doesn't do much. He's just kind of like there, or sometimes just in the background, doesn't do anything. He's just like there in like Band Geeks or Pet or Pests. He just doesn't add to the plot at all. Yeah, overall, he's a good character, but sometimes I kind of wish that he got more than 10 episodes. He got more than 10 episodes, kind of like Patrick and Plankton, yeah. Then we have the last two, which are Pearl and Spot. Spot's a really good character. I like him. I think he actually serves the show a lot more than Pearl, because in my opinion, Pearl is probably the most irrelevant character in the show. She's not a bad character or anything. Just, if you're wondering why I think she's irrelevant, just go watch my first Q&A for Things I Like video. You'll pretty much find out why. But other than side, Pearl's it's a decent character. Overall, nothing too great about her. And Spot is also a great character too. I kind of prefer him over than Gary because I find him a lot more interesting than him. Because his episodes, yeah, the first 3 episodes featuring him were great. Sure, Gary and Spot was the weakest out of the 3. Overall, he's a great character that adds some more, like, say, depth to the show. Then, that's all I had to say about the SpongeBob characters, side characters. Then we have the parents, Rita and Lynn Sr. And they're both great characters. The main issue with them is the fact that sometimes in the bad episodes, like Brawl in the Family, they don't do anything at all to fix the situation. I mean, Brawl in the Family, the sisters are fighting. What do? Shut their doors and pretty much lock themselves with Lily in the room. And on no such luck, they just accept the sisters and say what they're saying, that Lincoln's bad luck. I mean, the parents are pretty much the people, pretty much, like, say, telling their kids that, oh, what they're saying is false. But in that episode, no, they just agree with their daughters, and that's it. They just accept the situation, and then and I expected more from these two. Other than that, they're really great characters, and I kind of prefer Lynn Sr. over Rita more because he's a lot more interesting than Rita in terms of the character. Then we have Flip, who is my least favorite character on the show. Now, Flip is not really a terrible character. I don't put on my top 10 most abysmal characters in every cartoon show, but he's not a great character. He's funny, but most of the time I kind of more, like, say, you know what I'm saying, I just don't like him. Like, Come Sail Away, yeah, he pretty much took the children's money, and next he got tons of, like, say, purple blankets, and next the children got from Flip, and next he found out that, oh no, Flip pretty much schemed them all, pretty much took their money, yeah, which is a terrible thing. And washed up, he pretty much let the Loud family almost die there in like, say, the whirlpool, which was the family died in a whirlpool, and somehow he got angry when they pretty much returned back to Flip's, yeah, which was a bad thing also. So yeah, see, this is a reason why I don't like Flip. In House Flip, he pretty much took advantage of the kids, and next the kids are tired of taking care of him, which is awful character. I'm not really terrible, really bad character, just the 4 out of 10 rating for his character. He's mixed. Mr. Grouse is a decent character for the show. He's funny in episodes like A Tatler's Tale or A Novel Idea. Overall, he's a decent character. Just I'd say about that. Then we have Lincoln's friend group, and sometimes I kind of consider them as good characters. Sometimes I consider them as bad characters. They're just mixed, in my opinion. So yes, overall, I think SpongeBob succeeds in the side characters a lot better. Then we have the animation. The animation for both shows are really good. SpongeBob's animation is really great. I love the design for the character SpongeBob. And his original design, SpongeBob, was decent, but yeah, I kind of prefer his newer design, the one we got right now. The one you're seeing in the first season and the first episode, Help Wanted. I like the design for Bikini Bottom, the house, Pineapple House, Squidward's house, Patrick's Rock, the Krusty Krab, the Chum Bucket, Sandy's Freedom. They all look so really good. I like their houses. they're really interesting than just most other houses I've seen in other cartoons, like Loud House. And anyways, I like the animation in the show. That's all I can say. Now let's talk about Loud House. And Loud House animation is pretty great. I love this animation. I just love the comic book style for the animation. It's a really neat thing to do for a cartoon. It's a new thing. I never seen a cartoon that has comic book animation. Sure, people consider it one of. I think there's actually other cartoons that have comic book animation too. Yeah, the only thing I've seen with comic book animation was Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse, and that was a movie. Yeah, we're talking about the TV show, and that movie was Project Excellence, in my opinion. 9.5 out of 10. That was a really good movie. Love Miles' character. Anyways, yeah. Off topic here. Yeah, Lala's animation is really great. Lala's wins in the terms of animation. Sorry, Spongebob, but I think Lala's is a little bit better in terms of animation. On how it looks, the design for the pets, Lincoln Loud's white hair, and himself, his sisters, his best friend, and the Casa Grande's design. So was the parents. Then the last part for this video is discussing relating to the theme song. And the theme song for both shows is actually really good. I like the theme song for Spongebob SquarePants. I saw the original, like, say, theme song, and it wasn't that great. You can see in one of Vale's videos, Vale's Skibum videos 94. I forgot his name. Yeah, I saw the original, like, say, theme song for the show, and it wasn't really great. I thought it was okay. And the one they made right now was awesome. I like the theme song. How it was how it sang by Painty was great. Yeah, it was a really great theme song. And let's also talk about the Lala's theme song. And that's also another great theme song too. I like the animation of the theme song, like the part where Lala turns on the water. Lincoln gets like, say, water down the stairs, and next he slides down the stairs, next we see all the faces of the siblings. Yeah, they're really awesome. It's a really awesome theme song. It's very catchy, well made, yeah. So if you're saying that I'd say Lala's is superior in terms of a theme song, I think Spongebob succeeds a little bit more, because I kind of like, say, how Painty says it there in the theme song. I kind of prefer him doing it than say, some of the writers from the show actually singing the theme song. I don't know who's singing the theme song. I think some of the writers of the show. Yeah, please comment down below and tell me who's singing the theme song. I don't know who's singing it. Now, I can pretty much tell that I kind of prefer Spongebob over Loud House. And let's get to the scores. Loud House gets a surprisingly 9 out of 10. Spongebob, I got it close to giving a 10, but since there's a few flaws, like kind of a bit of the story, and 99% of the animation, yeah, SpongeBob gets a unbelievably 9 out of 10. I prefer SpongeBob over Loud House because its characters, the theme song, yeah, they exceed a lot better than Loud House. So yeah, that's all I can say about Loud House and SpongeBob SquarePants. They're both really good shows, well animated. That's all I can say about the two of the shows. So please comment down below on which do you prefer. I've seen a lot of people prefer Loud House over SpongeBob, and I kind of disagree with them. I think SpongeBob is a better made cartoon. I like all the characters. Well, a little bit of Mr. Krabs, yeah. I like all the characters. The animation's great. The story is decent. The theme song's awesome. Yeah, you can pretty much just see me ranting on the theme song a lot, and it's really awesome. And something I actually forgot about SpongeBob SquarePants, it's music it's music, and I really like the music for, like, say, the tile cards. They're really awesome. My favorite, like say tile card music is from The Legend of Bikini Bottom. I don't know what that is, but yeah, it's a really great theme song for that episode. It's a well-made theme song. I mean, tile card, like, say, music. And for Loud House, it also does a great job on the tile card music. I mean, some episodes, like The Loudest Yard, or the first episode, has some really great, like, say, I like the music on them. So, yes, that's all I can say about both of the shows, like, say, music for the title cards. And the title cards is pretty awesome too. But I think SpongeBob, succeeds a lot better in the title cards than Loud House. Sorry, Loud House, but yeah, I think SpongeBob a little bit succeeds. So you can tell that prefer Spongebob in this video. So, thanks for watching this video, guys. Get ready for the next video I'll make tomorrow, and I don't know what that might be. Yeah, just so I figure out tomorrow. And yeah, this is the longest versus video I make so far right now. Bye-bye, guys. See you tomorrow.